Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are headed someplace where we get lots of our spices. Down at the Dutch Bakery in Tipton.
Yep, down in Tipton, Missouri. Nice little, beautiful little, it's kind of like a little grocery store.
But it's got lots of bulk spices.
Lots of bulk spices.
Good bulk spices.
Yeah, so we're going to head down there. We got to get some more supplies for some Christmas stuff, baked goods that we're going to do. And we got to make some more of that holiday sourdough that we did a few weeks ago.
We've got a request for 2 or 3 from your brother.
Yeah, and we always make some for
different people.
Yeah, different people, our neighbors and stuff for gifts. So we'll head down there and we'll try to get you a little footage. Bye.
As we come through the front door, we first see the candy. The wonderful candy and nuts. Wade finds the slivered almonds we need so badly. One more thing we need, dried cranberries. Jams and jellies are available. Oh man, smell that.
What we got?
Jamaican allspice. We don't have any allspice.
Sounds good.
We got plenty of cinnamon, or do we need some?
Let's get a bag or container.
Wade plans on using these sometime this winter. Pie cherries. The Dutch Bakery has a wide variety of cheeses too.
Well, welcome back to another
weekend getaway, kind of. Yesterday we went down to a town called Tipton that has a bulk spice place. It's called Dutch Bakery. They also have baked goods, of course.
Yeah, lots of good stuff down there.
We got a bunch of our supplies and snack stuff that we like.
That we need for Christmas stuff we're going to make. Especially like cinnamon and stuff like that. We use a lot of spices and things. Are really good to get down there.
You need to get rid of some of your spices after a while because it loses its oomph.
Yeah, especially like nutmeg and things like that. So you try to use them up or buy new fresh ones and do that every year. So this is actually the 4th Sunday in Advent.
And we're fixing... I love cheesecake, and you know that, right?
Yeah, this is kind of an easy version
of cheesecake.
Of a cheesecake, a little bit different.
Baked cheesecake.
Yeah, baked cheesecake called a Crescent Cheesecake. And of course, it has canned croissant rolls, which is kind of a shortcut, but it really turns out good.
Oh, yeah, it's yummy.
And then we're going to get it, as soon as we get it baked, we're going to take it to our week
soup supper
that we've been having at church. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So, okay, we'll pause here and I'll be right back and get started mixing up this cheesecake.
I think I need a jacket. Brr!
It's a little cool out here. Of course, it is December, so. All right, we'll be right back.
Before we cook, let's light our 4th candle. For the Advent season, this candle stands for joy, and it's for Mary, the mother of Jesus. Well, welcome back. Wade's making me, even though this is his recipe, he's making me mix it up for him. So I've already mashed together 3 cream cheese, 8-ounce cream cheeses. The original stuff, the brick.
The good kind.
Yep. And to that I'm putting in some sugar. 1.5 cups?
1.5 cups of sugar, yes.
See, he should have been doing this. I'm going to do it a little bit at a time.
You won't be wearing it?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Now, you're going to see I don't have a cord on my mixer. It's a cordless mixer. Oh, this smells good already. It's kind of stiff.
Yeah, cream cheese needs to sit out for a good while at room temperature.
Yeah, it needs to be totally room temperature.
Yes.
You'll never get it mixed up.
Especially with a little hand mixer.
Yeah.
And even then, it won't mix that very smooth even if you got a really good mixer. It's really cold.
Not until it's totally warm.
All right, now stop real quick and add you 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Well, I'm going to make sure I got all my sugar incorporated first, because it was stuck in the bottom. You said 2 teaspoons?
Yes.
That'll make 3 lids. Unless I spill it. 1,
Vanilla's not too.
2.
Vanilla doesn't have to be exact.
Nope.
One of those things. Kind of like a cinnamon.
Mix it up all really good and yummy.
And that's pretty much it for the filling.
Yep, it is. Making sure I got it all off of there. So, I make sure I don't have any lumps.
Yeah, it'll be good and smooth.
Yep, and it looks like it. Look at it, Wade. See how smooth that is? So, I'm going to let Wade take over now.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, now I have my first of 2 cans of croissant rolls. And I lit the charcoal, as if you couldn't tell.
Well, we got to have the charcoal ready.
That's
when we...
right.
So we're not waiting on it. Ooh, that was ready.
It's ready. Now, key is to kind of paint, because these are set for
Square triangles, right?
triangles and
Rectangles.
or rectangles. So what I'm going to do is you leave them together. So you put them in the middle, 2 of them, or 4 of them, and you kind of pinch it together, okay? So you don't get too much leakage into the bottom.
Now, what'd you line that with, dear?
This is a Lodge brand parchment paper, and the nice thing about it is I think it's like 18 or 20 inches in a circle, a big round piece, which you can't hardly get if you buy just in a big box. So it really works good in a 12 or even a 14-inch Dutch oven. So now we got to try to get it pushed down all the way into the corner, down in the edge. Kind of tough with this parchment paper, but it works. Now, key is here is we tear them apart, and we kind of...
You want the whole bottom covered,
Pretty much
right?
the whole bottom cover, yeah. And you gotta kind of just finagle around a little bit on the bottom. Because, like I say, they're triangles, and we're not doing triangles, so let's make it. And you can spread this out a little bit more after you get these in here. It's not going to hurt anything. And next thing, doesn't have to be exact.
So now, honey, where did you come up with this recipe?
I think this recipe, I think someone made it one time at an event we went to or something. I believe, or yeah, or I saw it on one of them internet. Sometimes you get some neat stuff comes up on the internet and shows it. I don't remember. It's been several years ago, but still pretty good. Okay. Kind of a pain, but we got the bottom line. See there, Angel? That looks pretty good now. Okay, now, next job. This is fun too. See if I can turn this on without wearing it. A little bit of that off.
Well, whatever's left on, I get dibs on.
Okay. Here. Worst of that. Okay. Now, you want to evenly spread cream cheese mixture out on top of the bottom layer. So,
Now, how long is this going to have to cook for?
it should be 30, probably 30 minutes we'll get it done, I hope. The nice thing about this recipe with like some cheesecakes that are baked, a lot of them have eggs in it, and they're wonderful, but the only problem is it's a little bit tougher sometimes to make sure you get it cooked. It's a slower cook time, sometimes in a water bath or with water in it to keep it from cracking, and it's a little tougher to do. And this usually comes out pretty good with this way. It's pretty simple. It's easy to set up, where the other kind of cheesecake is harder to get cooked and set.
He's got it as level as he can get it.
Next step, one more can of croissant rolls.
So it's like a cheesecake sandwich, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, most of them don't have a crust on top. This one does. And this one's going to be tough. Alrighty.
And as you can tell, we have expert help.
Quit, Joey. Joey doesn't like that idea. Too much noise.
Enough.
Now this top layer does not necessarily be sealed because it's not going to leak out. So we can kind of just spread it out fairly evenly on top. You don't want to press down too hard.
No, because you don't want your cream cheese peeking out, do you?
Peeking out of the bottom around it. So we'll just kind of put it around here. Have to be perfect. Just basically cover that top. And the next thing we gotta have is cinnamon and sugar. And I mixed it already up in this little shaker, so it'd be handy. And it is half a cup of sugar and about two teaspoons of cinnamon. And that's gonna take too long. We'll just kind of pour it out here. Fair amount of cinnamon sugar on top. That's what gives it a lot of good extra flavor.
And you could add more cinnamon if you wanted to.
All around the edges, evenly coated. There we go. Now, as soon as our butter's melted, We'll pour that all over the top, and then it'll be ready to bake, and that's all there is to it. So, we'll be right back. Now, while the charcoal's going, we also need, come over here, Angel, and get some butter on. Stay up there, hopefully it will. Okay, and melt the butter. Oh, I need my gloves here in a minute for that.
We'll come back to the butter.
Okay, come in here, Angel. Butter's ready, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, butter's ready. Let me get this down here a second.
I noticed you went and got your gloves.
Oh, I didn't want to brand myself.
I've done that now, haven't I?
Yeah, you have more than once. I have too. Now, we just take the butter and lightly pour it all over the top.
Now, will margarine work for this?
It might, but if you're going to go to all this, it's not going to be, you know, something that's really healthy anyway. Why waste margarine? Why do margarine when you can do real butter? And I don't know, margarine would probably work though, if that's what you really wanted, or make sure it's all evenly spread around. I think we're good. Okay, lid on.
Yeah, 'cause looky there.
Charcoal ready?
Yep.
I think it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move it over here. Say the wind's probably less over here. So. Also, I do better pouring out of this side and tongs out of this side since I'm left-handed. We're doing a 12-inch Dutch oven. So we are going to do 30 pieces. That should give us about 350. And of course we're baking. So what are we going to do? We're going to do 1/3 on the bottom. That gives us about 10 on the bottom. And we always just do them right around the outside edge when we're baking. All right, it's been 30 minutes in it. Let's check it and see if it's done.
Yep. Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice and crispy brown on top.
Yep, looks done to me.
All right.
Well, the next time you see this will be on a plate in our church.
That's right.
So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share us on Facebook.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
And happy holidays.
Yep. Well, I've got them all on the bottom. Of course, I'm going to put a nice bed on top. Nice full ring around the outside.